boy, look out.
What's up?
My sister in song.
Amber Lawrence, welcome to the Sister in Song sessions. It's so good to see your face.
Oh, this is awesome. Thanks for having me. You both look beautiful. Beautiful.
So do you. Okay, so let's get to some serious questions. What has been your experience as a female country music artist?
What I've learned in lockdown is you don't need to rely on anything but your own fans. So I don't really worry about comparing the male, the female, any of that. If you make good music and you connect with your fans, that's what's going to give you a career. Last year, my fans just kept on showing up for me, online concerts, T-shirts, stubby coolers, whatever it was. And so I think last year was a really great lesson for us all to learn, just keep down that path that you're going and you will find your way.
When you look at your career so far, what has given you and what continues to give you the most satisfaction, do you think?
It's the small things. It's the little emails. It's the picture drawn, by a kid that's a picture of you playing a guitar that their parents go to the trouble to send to you in the mail. It's even like my little boy requesting my songs at childcare, and those songs they come back to me on the daily report. Today we sang Amber Lawrence's song "Outrageous," and I'm like, oh my God,
What, not Big Mac truck?
No, he goes for the high end stuff. So yeah, they're the little moments, and that's just making a small impact through your music. And my husband says it to me all the time. I mean, he works in an office job, and he loves his job. He says, but you don't realize the impact your music has on people. And I say, I'm like, no, I don't. I'm head down, bums up all the time. He goes, you're so lucky you impact people, and you both do as well. And I think what's frustrating sometimes, we often get these questions. You might you get a taxi, and the taxi driver goes, oh, you're famous. Would I've heard of you? And you're like, well, just because you haven't heard of me or just because I'm not famous doesn't mean I'm not making music that matters.
Would you say that that's what's most important to you in music, is the connection that you make with other people?
Well, yeah, it is. But I guess I enjoy performing. I do love performing. But I think that's because also you can see on faces in the audience that they're enjoying it. Trying to get a response out of people to make them happy and make them feel something. I mean, there's so much else baggage that goes with music, do we sell enough tickets? Have I made any money tonight? Am I going to write another good song? That all comes, but, someone comes up to you at the end of the show and goes, oh, that was so much fun. I'm like, yes, that's my mission.
You are an absolute powerhouse, Amber, and anyone who watches you live will know that, watches you on TikTok, watches you that you are. But when was the moment that you realized music was going to be what you did? When did your career?
That was a really gradual moment. I was just a hobbyist for a long time, and then I was a hobbyist with some drive and ambition, and then I was like, oh, well, now I've got enough songs for an album. Okay, I'm going to do an album, but I'm still going to do this job over here. And then that was 2007. That album came out, and it got nominated for 2 Golden Guitars. And actually, the decision was forced on me in a way. I was working at Qantas in finance, and they said to me, we love what you do here at Qantas, but we know you've got this other passion. So which one do you want to do? And so that's when easy decision for me. It was well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow music, because if I don't do that now, I'll never do music. And I would have been one of those annoying people that anytime someone else is singing, I probably would have been in the audience going, I could do that. I could do that.
Like an ex-smoker, but the opposite or something.
So that's, I think it's so nice to know, to not die wondering, I mean, when I went to the Olympics, I'm like, I could do that.
I could pole vault the heck out of that. When you were going through all that, when you had that thrust upon you as such, being nominated for 2 golden guitars with your first release. I mean, that's awesome in itself. I hope you sometimes go back and recognize that. But who is the artist you most wanted to be?
I don't think I ever wanted to be any other artist, but I admired what achievements and kind of the gigs they were doing. And it's easy to say it would have been Becky Cole. I saw the crowds and the way she entertained, and also the awards she would win for putting personal things into songs. So definitely an inspiration. And I loved Melinda Schneider's Story of My Life as well.
Oh my gosh, what a song.
Yeah. So yeah, they were the early influences of people that I actually saw them as, stars, and then couldn't believe that they became my friends.
Yeah, I understand that feeling completely. That is me sitting here right now. It's been a tough time for everyone recently in the music industry with loss of gigs and loss of income, and don't think I really need to say much about it. But what gets you through, aside from, forcing Ike to watch your scenes?
I guess I remember looking back once we went back to work last year after lockdown, and we lost so much work last year. Once I went back to work, I realised that we had this opportunity in lockdown to just be slow, be lazy, something we never do, something we never have the opportunity to do. So that's actually what gets me through, is just knowing that, look, yeah, it's a financially hard time at the moment. I've got a husband that works. Government is providing some support. Okay, I'm not going to go forward this year. Let's see if I can not go backwards. But I don't want to, again, look back on this time and think, I should have just chilled out. Once gigs come back, I'll be in the car driving around Australia again. I'll be stressing about ticket sales. I'll be doing all those things and going, damn it, I had a month off. Why didn't I appreciate it?
What does female friendship mean to you? Not necessarily musicians or industry folk. It might be both, but what does that in itself mean to you?
I've got some good friends that are not in the business, females, and we're allowed to do a walk together, and it's good, so we're allowed to do that. So catch up with some friends, and just, I suppose, I have male friends, but your female friends are the ones that you can tell all the juicy stories to, and anything to do with, oh, God, I snapped today. Oh, hang on, now I know why. Hormones.
It's like, yes.
Things like that, or even the motherhood juggle, I know a 3-year-old's really hard in lockdown, really hard. But people who are trying to hold down a job and homeschooling, 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, oh my God, or 10-year-olds, whatever it is, that's really hard. And the statistics have shown that the majority of that pressure is falling on the women. And it's falling on me in our family because, Marty's got a new job and he's up in the front room. And so, I'm basically 14 hours for the day trying to work and be a mother. So you are tearing your hair out. So I think that's really nice to share with other women. Female friendships are the greatest, and my sister and my sister-in-law are also my best friends too. So, it's just, I think the hardest thing is I'm just constantly on this phone texting people all day. The funny thing is, one of my good friends is Anna, Georgia, and she's a great singer.
We love Anna.
We message each other constantly throughout the day, but we use every different platform possible. So we message each other on WhatsApp, via text, on Instagram, on Facebook, and TikTok, and we're like, which one are we?
We've really got to pick up our game, Logs. We're not doing WhatsApp and TikTok.
Who do you see as your sisters in song?
Look, and I will say this honestly, Lyn, I do consider you one of mine. Thank you, because we've just written 2 songs together in one day, and they've both been recorded for the new album. But the greatest thing about that day writing with you, Lyn, was that you just proved what an incredible writer but incredible co-writer you are, because you listened to me and said, I know what kind of song you want, not what kind of song I want. Do you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
talking in reverse here, but
No, but I think that's what a good co-writer does. I've learnt that from
yeah,
my great co-writers,
yeah, yeah.
you know, women that I've written with, and men, of course, too. But I think that's it, isn't it? It's just listening to one another.
Oh, absolutely. And I absolutely adore the two songs that we've written. But you were my first mentor in country music, so you know.
Which blows me away. I still every now and then go, oh, that's right. Amber was in my group. I was a group leader. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yes, you did. You
Did
have,
I? Do you
of
think?
course
'Cause
you did. I was
internally,
so,
I was combusting.
no. I was so nervous around you. Oh my God. I was this tiny little shy thing. That, you know, I remember we drove somewhere in your car and like, you know, you were just normal, but I was doing the awkward conversation because I was so nervous.
I was normal.
Yeah, you were as normal as you
I'm
are.
going to use that in a quote.
Yeah.
Amber Lawrence says Lyn is normal.
So Lyn, yes, you are in My Sister of Song. Obviously, I've toured so much with Catherine Britt, and we've released a song together. Anna Georgia is one of my close friends, sister in song. Of course, we've got Elise Simmons, Diana Corcoran, who are very dear friends of mine, and Kirsty Lee Akers, who we won that golden guitar with, and we had a whole exciting, you know, program of releasing that song out of nowhere last year, which brought us close together after touring together in 2008. So many, like, I mean, the McClymonts were my sisters in song back early in the day when they took me on the road with them, and speak on the phone regularly with Jane Denham and Hayley Jensen, and just really feel lucky to have a lot of friends. Ashley Dallas in this industry.
Corner. Hey, talking about all those beautiful women, are there any female artists that you'd like to mention to our audience that they should be listening to?
I've invited Cass Hopetown and Hayley Marston to sing a little harmony, gang vocal, as we call it, on my album, on a song that's called Angry. So it's about happiness. So they're two artists that I love what they're doing. They're just being unique and strong. Every single chick out there is doing something unique, and it's incredible.
Would you be so kind as to sing us a verse and a chorus of something? Maybe bring it back if you're in the mood.
Yes.
Or
My guitar's just there. Have you got 2 seconds for me to get it?
Yeah, I'll edit this bit out. I'll edit it out. This is where we find out you're wearing your Jimmy Jams on the bottom.
Alrighty, here we go. I can hear it calling in the air tonight. Feel the rhythm hits me, then it takes me high, high. We've been waiting for so long for the band to play our song. Come on, bring it back. We've been told to just hang on, and everything we love is gone. Come on, bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Gosh,
How good are you, Amber Lawrence?
I'm going to tell you, a couple of mornings recently that I've been a bit sluggish. I know it's hard to believe, but a bit sluggish in the mornings, like, ugh. Then I've got, we've been waiting for so long, and I'm making my coffee going, yeah. And seriously, it's in my head, and your songs do that. And I know that song is connecting with people, which, you know, you want to do, and thank you for connecting with us.
Oh, thank you. I love the way you sang it. Women, I love it. Oh, what a joy.
Thanks, Amber Lawrence.
Bye.